Welcome, fellow travelers and history enthusiasts, to another Tour Insights exclusive. Today we're embarking on a journey to a place whose very name means without worry in French. A place where a king once sought refuge from the burdens of his crown and where you can still feel the echoes of a more elegant era. We're heading to Sanssouci Palace in Potsdam, Germany, a stunning example of Rococo architecture nestled amidst breathtaking gardens. But this isn't just any palace tour. No, today we're going to peel back the layers of history, walk in the footsteps of royalty, and uncover the stories that make Sanssouci truly unique. If you're wondering where Potsdam is located, what Sanssouci Palace actually is, or why it's such a big deal, you're in the right place. In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover the secrets of this magnificent Rococo masterpiece. Our story begins in the 18th century with a king who was as much a philosopher as he was a ruler. Frederick the Great, King of Prussia, was a complex man. A military genius, yes, but also a lover of the arts, music, and above all, solitude. Picture this, it's 1744, and Frederick has just emerged victorious from a series of grueling wars. He's exhausted both physically and mentally. The weight of the crown feels heavier than ever. What he needs is an escape, a sanctuary where he can shed the trappings of royalty and simply be himself. And so the idea of Sanssouci is born. Frederick sketches out his vision, not of a grand, imposing palace, but of an intimate summer retreat. A place where he can indulge his passions for philosophy, music, and horticulture. A place without worry, a Sanssouci in French. The king's sketch is handed to his architect, Georg Wenceslaus von Knobelsdorff, with one crucial instruction. The palace must be in perfect harmony with the surrounding landscape. This wasn't to be a monument to royal power, but a testament to the beauty of nature and human creativity working in tandem. As we approach Sanssouci today, it's easy to see how brilliantly Frederick and Knobelsdorff achieved this vision. The palace sits atop a terraced vineyard, its golden facade gleaming in the sunlight. It's almost as if the building has grown organically from the hill itself. Let's pause for a moment and take in the view. The palace stretches before us long and low, more reminiscent of a villa than a royal residence. Its single story is adorned with delicate Rococo ornaments, playful cherubs, graceful curves, and intricate patterns that catch the light and seem to dance before our eyes. But what truly sets Sanssouci apart is its perfect symmetry. The central dome, flanked by two smaller ones, creates a rhythmic silhouette against the sky. And those windows, tall and elegant, they blur the line between inside and out, inviting nature into every room. Speaking of nature, let's turn our attention to the gardens. Frederick was passionate about horticulture, and it shows. The terraced vineyard leading up to the palace is a masterpiece of landscape design. 6 wide terraces, each adorned with glass-covered niches, create a stunning visual effect. In Frederick's time, these niches house fig trees during the winter months. As we climb the 132 steps to the palace entrance, take a moment to appreciate the fountains and statues that line our path. Each one tells a story, from classical myths to allegories of the seasons. And at the top, right before the palace doors, stands the crowning glory, a magnificent fountain featuring Neptune, god of the sea, surrounded by playful sea creatures. Now let's step inside. But remember, we're not just tourists here, we're time travelers about to enter Frederick's private world. The first thing that strikes you is the intimacy of the space. Unlike the grand halls of Versailles or other royal palaces, Sanssouci feels cozy. The rooms are relatively small, designed for comfort rather than ostentation. We find ourselves in the marble hall, the palace's central room. Look up at that dome! The intricate stucco work, the gilded ornaments, the playful cherubs. It's a feast for the eyes. But notice how the large windows flood the room with natural light, creating a sense of airiness that balances out the ornate decor. As we move through the palace, each room reveals a facet of Frederick's personality. The library, lined with leather-bound books, speaks to his love of philosophy and literature. The music room, with its priceless collection of flutes, echoes with the memory of concerts long past. But perhaps the most fascinating room is Frederick's study. This is where the king retreated to read, write, and contemplate. The walls are adorned with paintings by his favorite artists, and his writing desk still stands as if waiting for him to return. Can you imagine the thoughts, the dreams, the worries that filled this room? Now let's step outside again, because Sanssouci's wonders extend far beyond the palace walls. The park surrounding Sanssouci is a vast 290-hectare wonderland dotted with hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. As we wander the tree-lined paths, we come across the Chinese house, a whimsical garden pavilion that looks like it's been plucked straight from a fairy tale. Its golden roof glints in the sunlight, and the exotic decorations transport us to a fantastical version of the Far East. Further on, we find the Picture Gallery, a separate building housing Frederick's impressive art collection. It's the oldest surviving royal museum in Germany, and walking through its halls is like taking a crash course in European art history. But the true magic of Sanssouci lies in its quieter corners. The hidden grottos, the secluded benches, the unexpected vistas that open up as you round a corner. This is a place designed for contemplation, for losing yourself in beauty and finding yourself in solitude. As the day draws to a close, let's climb to one of the park's higher points and watch the sunset paint the sky in shades of gold and pink. From here, we can see Sanssouci in all its glory: the elegant palace, the sculpted gardens, the sprawling park. It's a view that has remained largely unchanged for nearly 3 centuries. In this moment, it's easy to understand why Frederick loved this place so much. Here, he could escape the pressures of ruling an empire and simply be a man, a philosopher, a musician, a gardener. Here, he could be Sanssouci without worry. But Sanssouci's story doesn't end with Frederick. Over the years, it has weathered wars, survived revolutions, and witnessed the rise and fall of empires. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to human creativity and our enduring quest for beauty and peace. As we end our journey through Sanssouci, I hope you've felt some of the magic that makes this place so special. Perhaps you've even found your own moment of being sans souci, a brief respite from the cares of the world. Before we go, let's reflect on what Sanssouci can teach us. In our fast-paced, always connected world, it's easy to forget the importance of creating our own sanctuaries. Frederick built Sanssouci as a retreat, a place where he could reconnect with himself and with nature. What's your Sanssouci? Where do you go to escape, to recharge, to find beauty and peace? Maybe it's a corner of your garden, a favorite hiking trail, or even a cozy nook in your home. Wherever it is, I encourage you to cherish it, to make time for it, because we all need a little Sanssouci in our lives. As we leave Sanssouci behind, carry with you not just the images of its beauty, but the spirit of what it represents. A harmony between human creativity and natural splendor, a balance between grandeur and intimacy, and above all, a reminder of the importance of finding moments of peace in our busy lives. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time and beauty. I hope it's inspired you to seek out your own moments of wonder, whether in far-flung palaces or in your own backyard. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more travel stories. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.